friends, I hope you're having an inspiring day. Today we are obviously doing a little unboxing slash review. As you may or may not know, all of my bag purchases kind of have like a little meaning to them. They mark a specific milestone in my life. And for me, this bag is definitely a mark of an incredible end of the year. This year has been the most successful for Dave and my business, and it's honestly one of those dream come true moments that you didn't even know was your dream growing up until you were here. But without further ado, let's talk about the Hermes bag that I got. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I go into it a little bit more in depth in other videos, but Hermes as a brand is a little bit different from the other luxury brands because they don't always have what you want in stock. Their stock is extremely limited, sometimes annoyingly so. And typically when you come across a bag or your SA, your sales associate, shares with you a bag, it's unlikely you'll see it again for a little while. Some bags are obviously more rare than others. The pillar bags that they call it, so the Hermes, Birkin, Constance, and Kelly are their pillar bags. I did not get one of those, as you could tell by the title. But even just their general bags in specific colorways are not often found because they do make a very small, limited supply of them. That being said, when I saw this bag, I tried it on, I thought about the different ways that I wanted to wear it, and it kind of filled a void in my bag closet, so I'm really excited to share it with you. That, and I just purchased it, so we are literally going through this arriving home process together. I will say that buying Hermes, and I've spoken about this in other videos, but I will mention again, it is so relationship based, and now this can be a pro or a con depending on your shopping style, but Hermes is one of those brands that you can't just decide you want something and go and buy it. It's almost this relationship built with your sales associate at Hermes. They know that you're looking for certain bags, they hunt for it, they wait till it arrives, and they kind of present it to you. And or sometimes they present you bags that you never really thought of but you end up liking, but you'll never really know. And obviously their online catalog is not up to date with their inventory, it doesn't reflect their inventory, so it can sometimes be annoying if you have a bag that's on your mind, and for that, and for a specific time, you might need to go and get it pre-owned. But if you do come across that bag that you really like and it's in store, it's kind of one of those you have to get it in that moment sort of vibe. So that's on Hermes as a brand. If you want a little bit more information, again, I go into it a little bit more in depth in other videos. I work with such a lovely SA in Toronto. His name is JB, and he's just so sweet. And this bag kind of caught me off guard because it's not exactly what I would normally gravitate towards. Obviously, the purchase comes in a beautiful Hermes orange, classic, iconic bag. Inside, you will have your beautiful box. You've got some tissue paper, as well as, because of the holiday season, they actually gave me a little Christmas card, which honestly, I've never seen before. If you're curious, this is kind of what the Christmas card looks like. Super cute. On the other side, you've got a little Hermes sticker there. I'm gonna open it because I don't know what's in here, but it's, oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is actually, I didn't know what this was going to be, but it's a little Hermes ornament that you DIY yourself. They sometimes have these little gifts that they give you, not all the time, and it's not honestly very consistent across stores, but this is what I got in my little holiday package here. And then you're gonna get your receipt, which comes in this little envelope. The receipt is not too exciting, it's really just a regular receipt. In comparison to some of the other luxury houses, it's a little bit more basic, but we don't really care about the receipt. And let's get to the actual box with the goodies. Now, I guess right now they have a magazine that they just came out with. They do this quite often. I actually already have this one, but they included it in my box, which was a really nice touch. But here is your box. So beautiful. So if you do pick up this bag, which you can already tell by the title, it will come in a box like this, a nice flat box. Then you've got your beautiful ribbon tying. Again, I have not unwrapped this. I literally just got home, so we're really doing this together. Beautifully wrapped box. Underneath the cover, Their boxes are by far one of the most luxe, beautiful boxes, only maybe rivaled by Cartier, that has the most beautiful box luxury feel packaging. But inside the box, you will have wrapping paper, and inside the box, nestled beautifully, will be your bag. Here is the gorgeous dust bag. Hermes does their dust bags so well. You will also receive a little care booklet. This comes with pretty much all of their bags and their leather goods. It just kind of goes into detail about how to take care of your leather. Honestly, I don't think I've read more than one of them because they say the same thing, but it is important if you're looking to, you know, keep your bag and your purchase in prime condition. You want to keep all of the packaging for it in case, you know, you pass it down or it's no longer of use to you. I keep everything, so I place it all back into the box. You would be surprised how much value your bag keeps by keeping everything that comes with it. It's shocking, but that is the market. So here is the little dust bag here. It's a double string pull. Honestly, I use my dust bags like crazy, not just as dust bags, but I actually use them to hold other things, especially when I'm traveling, things like intimates and all that, and their dust bags are so well done. And dun 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 dun, here is my new Hermes 29 Evelyne in the color Nata. If you've seen any of my other content, you'll know that I actually have a mini Evelyne, which is my pride and joy. It's actually my very first Hermes bag. And that bag is definitely a lot harder to get. The small size in general for any of the Hermes bags are kind of harder to get. But the 29 is the next size up in terms of the size of Evelynes. You could definitely get one that's larger as well. But these are typically a little bit more accessible and found a little bit easier in comparison to the mini Evelyne. But I have never seen this Nata color, and I thought it was so beautiful. So it's actually not a stark white. It's actually a creamy white, which I felt was going to go so beautifully, such a statement while still being a neutral. I'm trying to get into colors because Hermes is known for their bright, bold, beautiful colors, but for the time being, we're still in the neutral category. I also have a few ideas for this bag, which I will share with you in just a little bit, but let's get into the bag. So you're gonna have the beautiful pochette part of the Evelyne here. A little bit different from the mini Evelyne, you actually have a back pocket to the bag here, which is a full additional flap. And then you've got the button at the back of this pocket here, which for me is in gold because I got it with gold hardware. You could also get it in silver hardware as well, but I just love the color of cream and gold. Just feels so rich and luxurious to me. On the inside of the bag, it is not lined. It is just like that suede type leather that comes on the back of its leather. And then on the inside, we've got another little dust bag, which contains your strap. On the actual pouch portion of it, a few key notes to kind of keep in mind. You've got the perforated H symbol, iconic for the Hermes Evelyne, comes in all their Evelynes. You've got the 2 D rings on each side of the bag here, which is where your strap is going to connect to. And what I love about this bag and a lot of Hermes bags in general is that the straps are detachable. Play around with it. They also sell other straps, which I think is so fun. You can kind of dress up your bags, and I really love that about Hermes bags in general. You can kind of make it your own with bag accessories, with different straps, with twillies and all that. I just feel like it really makes it your own. And again, like I said, they just don't make a lot of anything, and so you're not naturally going to see very many on the market that's exactly the same as yours. On the inside of this bag, there is literally nothing. It's just one big gaping hole. You can also get Samorga inserts, which I get for most of my bags. It helps it keep its shape, but it also gives you a few pockets on the inside if that's what you're looking for. And then on the back of the bag, you also have that gigantic pouch in the back. Now, I wouldn't put too much in here just because I think it would actually ruin the quality of the leather. It would make it kind of form differently and maybe create some perforations that you don't want. But just a nice to have, just in case you want to kind of throw your phone in there or something like that. In terms of the width of the bag, It's a not very wide whatsoever. It is definitely a thinner bag, but because of that, it actually sits flat against your body. So that's a really good point to keep in mind. Something else to note is that not all Evelyns have the same type of strap. Sometimes they come in funky colors. This one is a very classic Evelyne, so it actually comes in its own Nata color of strap with the gold hardware. Now, something else that's really important is this strap only tightens to about this much. This is one of the things I think a lot of people don't like about Hermès Evelynes is that when you wear it crossbody, this is as high as it kind of goes, so it kind of fits like this, but because it is a longer bag, it does sit a little bit longer on you, so it's not a very high up sort of crossbody. You can obviously make this a lot longer as well. This is actually on its shortest strap, but you can just pull it. It's like a guitar strap, much thicker than the one that comes with my mini Evelyne, and you can make it longer, but I would probably wear it as short as it will allow me to go, and it's because this portion here is not adjustable, only this section is. And to put these on, you've got this gorgeous clip here that clips in, and what again I love about Hermès bags is that their straps have a 360 rotation, so you don't have to always keep adjusting your strap and where it's gonna sit on your body. We'll clip it in on the other side here. And then just to show you the little stamp on the inside of the bag, you've got the little Hermès marking there on the inside of the strap where the leather sits. Other than that, it is a pretty classic guitar strap, as you can see. I'm going to put it on so you guys can kind of see where and how it fits. So it's definitely a little bit more of a casual bag like this, kind of like a messenger bag. It's definitely quite large. It's one of my larger bags. I don't actually have a lot of bags this size, but I do feel like it is quite versatile. It does have quite a bit more space than all of my mini bags, which is typically the size I like to go for. And again, it does have that extra pocket on the back if I needed it, probably just for my phone or my keys, something like that. But I just thought that this color was so beautiful. I thought that it was really interesting and still a very bold statement without being a color. In terms of the leather, it is a really, really soft leather, as you can see in molds. And that's one of the things that you want to keep in mind with the Evelynes is that having sort of a bag shaper inside will help to keep this shape, because obviously it will sag and kind of form over time. It really is just leather. Now for the fun part of what I wanted to show you. So I actually have a few bag chains that I got from Samorga as well. And these bag chains, I feel like, hooked on because you can detach the strap of Evelynes, are so fun and really make this bag a little bit more fun, a little bit more dressy, a little bit more interesting. I also have gold chains that I feel like will look really, really good with this bag. Again, just a little idea to elevate this bag, make it look a little bit less casual, a little bit more dressy. In terms of price point, this bag was 3,900 Canadian. It will vary depending on what market you are from. And it's definitely a classic for Hermès. Definitely a more available bag than their pillar bags. I'm definitely not going to wear it with blue denim jeans because it will most definitely color transfer this color. So you do have to be a little bit more careful. But they do come in all of their colors depending on the season. Definitely the gold, which is that camel-y, warm camel color, definitely comes in the black, which is what I have my mini Evelyne in, and obviously they've got seasonal colors as well. It's really difficult to know what colors are for what season. Sometimes they have them from old seasons and some colors are new for the season. It's really hard to get a straight answer, and that is one of my gripes with Hermès. But in general, I just find that their bags hold their look, their value, and their style for a lot longer, which has made it definitely a brand that I've loved a lot more in the last couple of years. In terms of what you can fit in here, you can definitely fit a full-on magazine, which I think is great. You could definitely fit your iPad or something like that in there. Nothing bulky like a big camera or something like that, but definitely papers and an iPad or a tablet, something like that. And that is it for my Evelyne 29 in Nata color unboxing and quick review. Let me know if you'd like me to do a video comparing this with the mini Evelyne, which I have. I can definitely do a side-by-side comparison of that. But so far, I am so happy about this purchase. I think it is definitely a super practical bag. I think that it is a classic of Hermes. You can't really go wrong. It is definitely an Hermes standard classic. But I hope that helped you in case you were thinking about the Evelyne. For me, again, like I said, it definitely marks a wonderful year for me, a very big celebration for Dave and I and our business. Dave, on the other hand, bought a karaoke machine. A very luxy karaoke machine, so this has kind of been our gift to ourselves for the holiday season. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video and you like watching my unboxings, make sure to give it a big inspired thumbs up. I don't always make them. It's really just whenever I get my bag, I just come on here and talk to you guys about it. But if you did like the video, make sure to give it a big inspired thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you think of this bag. Obviously, every bag purchase is your own, especially when it comes to luxury. I feel like it is very personal. But I'd love to know what you think regardless, and let me know if you've ever heard of the Evelyne, if you would get one yourself, and or if you have one. I would love to know. And if you're new to the Inspired family, we love it if you join us and subscribe. But with that, friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember that you deserve to treat yourself every once in a while, obviously within your means. And with that, I hope you have an inspiring rest of your day. Remember that kindness doesn't cost a thing, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!